Welcome to the show In and About, exclusive to Click Niger Online Radio. We explore happenings in Abuja and environs, eyewitness reports, news stories, and even gossip. What's going on in your area? Please feel free to gist us.
Yes, feel free to gist us.
You can send your message or reports from your location. For your live interview advertisement via our social media platform, you can come to Click Niger Studio, 12th floor, Radio House, Area 10, Kerki, Abuja, and your products, goods, and services will be shown to the world. So today we'll be looking at Federal Road Safety Corps (FRSC) in FCT Abuja, Jabi Lake Project, out of school children in FCT Abuja, and planned airports attack in Nigeria. My name is Nasir Yunusa, and of course I'm with my OAP. What's up, Debo?
I'm all right. My name is David Moro.
Yeah.
You can follow us on our social media handles. For Facebook and Instagram is Click Niger, and for Twitter is at Click Niger1. You can also listen to us via www.clickniger.net. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel now and keep your comments coming through our live video here on Facebook.
Yep.
Now, we
Yes,
saw
sir.
we saw last on Men's Hangout.
Yes,
It's good to
last
see you
week.
again on In and About.
Of course, now In and About,
Yeah.
where we do things within Abuja here.
Within Abuja, that's
Yep.
nice.
Now to today's gist. The Federal Road Safety Corps has declared that no individual is above the traffic laws in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep. Now the FCT Sector Commander of the Corps, Mr. Gora Wombi, stated this in an interview with the news agency of Nigeria 9 in Abuja on Tuesday while speaking against the backdrop of the wanton disregard for traffic laws by highly placed personalities and government motorcars in the nation's capital. Wombi noted that, contrary to the popular thinking of influential figures often referred to as big men in the Nigerian palace, were not above the law as far as the FRSC was concerned. Now, the FRSC officer called on very important persons in the society to use their influence to ensure road safety. Now, Obi said that ideally such personalities were supposed to advocates of good conduct. He urged them to join the corps as special marshal. Yes. What do you think about this?
Well, joining the Corps as Special Marshal, that's a good one.
Very good one.
But it's a good thing he's bringing that thing up now.
Yes.
Because when we talk about traffic rules and breaking of the traffic laws in Abuja,
Yeah.
you can give it to the level at which it happens. Forget the
Especially the big personalities.
exactly.
They come with their
And,
machines.
and when they do that, they endanger. They do it
lives.
with they endanger people's lives.
Yeah.
It's either they are chasing you off the road
Yeah.
into the road shoulder,
Or
they are breaking right through the traffic,
as in,
and
they
you
don't
with the
care,
right of road.
Is
it bank vehicles? All those bullion vans.
They'll hit the of
Thank
course.
you. Those bullion vans,
Showing that.
they are culprits.
Yeah.
I hope this thing can actually take it forward, and their men will be empowered to take this thing to another level.
Yeah, because we said I think they seized some motors, and in their office was like showing that some of these cars you cannot drive this for high placed individuals. So definitely they are already at it. So they are still sending warning that they are going to do more. That nobody is above the law.
So
Yeah. So if you are such a big personality or big man, according to what they say,
big men.
It's better you join this special
marshal, and when you join it, you don't break the law.
You don't break the law, and you help in controlling
traffic. Yeah. Because sometimes you come to congested areas, and instead of coming down to help assist in decongesting the traffic,
the road, so
you're now pushing it as if you want them to run into
you don't care
the distance so that you can pass.
Okay, next story.
All right, moving on to infrastructure. The Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission, that's the ICRC, has said the proposed Jabi Lake project in the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) will gulp $21 million. Wow, $21 million.
That's plenty money.
The ICRC acting director, Mr. Michael Ohiani, disclosed this when he issued the outline business case (OBC), the certificate of compliance for implementation of the Jabi Lake Phase 2 Tourism and Recreational Project to FCT administration in Abuja.
Mhm.
Ohiani, who described the project as transformational, said it's expected to generate revenue in excess of 123 billion over a period of 30 years,
30
with a
years.
net present value of 1.5 billion, internal rate of return
Yep.
of 17.75%,
Yeah.
and payback period of 17 years.
Yep.
So I believe the accountants are already doing the
Yes.
maths and know
Very, very
all
to
that.
know what's the profit's going
what
to
the
be like.
profit is going to be
Mhm.
like. So the ICRC boss called on the FCT minister to support the project and secure a transaction advisor to guide the administration in the process. He expressed belief that the Jabi Lake project is transformational, with invaluable multiplier effects in the travel and hospitality sector, with the potential to create jobs, uplift millions out of poverty,
Mhm.
revive the bottom of the pyramid BOP economy, and reflect the tourism ecosystem.
Yep.
The FCT Minister of State, Dr. Ramatu Aliyu, who received the certificate, said the FCT administration had among its presidential mandates the task to work with the private sector to create jobs and lift 100 million Nigerians out of poverty.
Mhm.
The minister further revealed that the administration's short-term strategic development plan is to put in place tourism and recreational facility in partnership with competent investors. She disclosed that it was included in its performance delivery presentation to the Federal Executive Council FEC in February.
Yeah.
Okay, good one. In actualizing this mandate, she said the FCTA received and considered proposals by Messrs. Jabi Lake Leisure Cruise Limited for the transformation of Jabi Lake into a tourist destination. The initiative will provide boat cruises, water sports, hospitality, amongst other things, and other tourist activities. So, what do you think?
Nice. The revenue part is what caught my interest. Like, yeah, now thinking
That's
when
over 30 years.
over 30 years, we'll be making 123 billion naira.
That's the money that we made over a period of 30
30
years.
years.
All things being equal.
All being equal. At least it will create more, let's say, repair infrastructures in the FCT.
Exactly.
Create, give us what we don't have, like roads in the suburbs that
With
are
roads
not
in the
good.
suburbs
This will help in
it will boost local economy, because
Yes.
one thing tourism seeks to do is to attract not just, but there are people who are tourists. That's what they are tourists on their own.
Yeah.
They don't really have to, but when they come into a place,
Yep.
they do mild investments, subtle investments.
Mhm.
You don't see it, but in the areas of services, they lodge in hotels.
Yeah.
They patronize the art industry,
Yeah.
and
Local
crafts, local
yeah.
crafts, food,
Yeah.
and all of that. So all of this, but
like opening Abuja economy to
opening
the
up
world.
the economy. So I hope other state governors can do same.
Yeah, it's all about wearing the thinking cap to do good things for your state.
Things for your state.
Now, moving on to our next story. At least 1,000 out of school children from marginalized northern communities will benefit from a literacy and numeracy skill development program organized by Aid for Rural Education Access Initiative Area I and Life Builder Initiative for Education and Societal Integration LBI. The initiative tagged Fast Track will provide accelerated literacy and numeracy skill development to disadvantaged children in several fragile or conflict affected communities across northern Nigeria. Now, in 10 months, the initiative will address the global learning crisis, which necessitates the need to equip children with the knowledge, tools, and support to develop functional learning skills for lifelong learning, empowerment, and sustainable livelihood. And the project will ensure that children between the ages 5 to 14 in undeserved communities can access quality education and have the same opportunities as boys, girls, in other parts of the world. Now, using the Marvels education model, the support cost effective in educating out of school children in their local language. Beneficiaries of the initiative should have developed both literacy and numeracy skills within 10 months with better learning gains on lower level. Now, according to the director area I, Prince Gideon Olariwaju, the initiative will also ensure that implementation of teaching at the right level methodology in local context. Now, very, very nice.
It's a very nice initiative. Very nice initiative. and sometimes I hope they'll be able to take the thing around the
The
country.
country,
Around the
because
country.
I think they are looking at the north because of the high level
The
of
high
out of
level
school
of
children in the north.
out of school children and all of that within that access.
Yeah.
But it would be nice. Let's
Let it go around
let
the
it
country.
go around. But first, let's see how the implementation of
Works.
this and the acceptability will go so far.
Yeah.
And not just that, the continuity.
Yes.
Because again, it's all about continuity.
Mhm.
There are several of such projects that have lacked willpower, or sometimes when they finish, the ability to carry on.
Yeah.
Because the NGOs will not be they won't be resident here forever. They are
Once
supposed
the
to,
contract is over, they go.
yes, they are supposed to train. If you check within 10 months, so they have a target listing of 10 months.
Yeah.
So by that 10 months, as they are impacting those children, they're also training other teachers, people to hand over the project to the further. So if they can see it after they've gone, if they can supervise it from a distance and make sure that it's sustained, why not?
Very
Hopefully,
good initiative, and the fact that it's be taught in their local language, it's something that is speeding
something that would
learning. Yeah.
that will impact.
Before you say you teach English, then you come and start. It's not easy. So at least this is a good development. Okay, next.
Yeah. So moving on from education to security, the federal government yesterday has raised alarm over the planned attack on some major airports across the federation.
Yeah.
The Minister of Aviation, in a memo to airport security chiefs, stated that criminals were planning to strike gateways in Lagos, Abuja, Kaduna, Maiduguri, Sokoto, and Kano. The notice dated April 9, 2021, and signed by FANS Deputy General Manager, Administration and Logistics, SM Maman reads, "I'm directed to convey a warning from the Ministry regarding security threats by criminal elements against airports in Nigeria, and to request the immediate enumeration of appropriate countermeasures for safety of airport facilities under your purview."
Yeah.
That's a tough one. Airports in Kaduna, it continues. Airports in Kaduna, Maiduguri, Sokoto, Kano, Abuja, and Lagos are the top of the list for which criminals are considering carrying out attacks. Both airports, however, are being notified and asked to operate at a higher threat level.
Well, this is nationally beat the criminals.
The criminals is in zone now with the information. Information-wise, they're beating them to it. So we hope that the security outfits on ground will do well, everything possible
to protect not just the airports, but every part of Nigeria. Yes. Like the security level, man.
Security level.
I don't know what to just say here.
We need to be, all hands must be on deck.
All hands must be on deck.
And if you tie this to the tourism thing we're talking about, tourism is hinged on security.
Yeah.
If it's not safe,
it won't work.
Because one thing with tourism is,
and nobody will come into a country that there's conflict. Nobody comes to the country
anywhere that's not safe. So if the monies that's planned to be invested in that tourism sector, if the money that's planned to be, if we need to save to get that money, then security will have to be treated. Because once security is fine, definitely
everything is fine.
Everything is fine. You have freedom. You want to move.
Yeah.
Because check, when tourists come, there are a couple of mountains in Abuja that they want to hike and take a trip to.
Like even not safe to go and hike.
To go and hike. Exactly.
We'll come back home. All right.
That's it on the show today, right?
Yeah, that's it on the show today.
Thanks to everyone who viewed us live here on Facebook. In and About will be back next week with another edition on Click Nigeria Radio. So just in case you missed any of our shows, you can watch everything on our YouTube channel. And thanks to my producer, Nasir Yunusa. My name is David Umar.
Thanks to my OAP, David. My name is Nasir Yunusa. Stay safe and bye.
All right.
Cheers, bro.